I'm Tawfik in New York, and this is BBC World News America. Fears of food shortages in Pakistan. The government says up to half of the country's crops have been destroyed by the floods.
The scale of these floods is difficult to imagine. 80% of Dadu district is already submerged.
The International Atomic Energy Agency warns there are serious tensions at the Ukrainian nuclear plant held by the Russians, and the situation needs to be treated with immense caution. An entire U.S. city without clean water will have the latest on the flooding and water contamination crisis in Jackson, Mississippi. And voting in Britain closes in the race for the next Conservative Party leader and UK Prime Minister succeeding Boris Johnson. Welcome to World News America on PBS and around the globe. There are fears of food shortages in Pakistan after the devastating floods washed away nearly half of the country's crops. So far, around 1,200 people are known to have been killed. But today, UNICEF said many more children could die from a rapid spread of diseases like cholera and malaria. Our correspondent, Pumza Falani, is in Pakistan. Well, before we go, let's take a look at a strange coincidence inside the parliament of the small alpine state Liechtenstein. MPs were debating the country's preparedness for earthquakes when, amazingly, the building and the area it was in were struck by an earthquake. There was a bit of alarm, but no damage, and no one was hurt, although the MPs decided to suspend their proceedings just in case there were any dangerous aftershocks. Well, I'm Tawfik. Thank you so much for joining us on World News America, and have a great weekend.
Hello. Well, let's get your weekend weather across Europe.